Hey guys, Kev here, and I've never said I was a smart man. So, I just got this in on traded my Vero Axon for it. You can see the unboxing for the reasons why, and I am absolutely blown away. I literally unboxed it like an hour ago, and first impressions are, this thing is absolutely stunning. Every corner is rounded, contoured. I've never felt handles that felt this amazing, to be honest. The inlays are mounted from the inside. You can see the screw holes in there. I could probably show you. There's one, and there's one, and they're on both sides, and that keeps it so freaking clean. The action, I'm afraid to take this apart, guys, but I'm a freaking skiff whore, so I'm gonna see if I can get in there. I'm gonna go right to the big dog while I'm waiting for my Brian Brown driver, and I'm hoping this is easy to. Look at that. Okay, that was pretty easy there. I'm trying to be careful. Almost scratched it there. Does not have tooling on this side, so for a Riot-made knife, that is interesting. Should be as easy as take this off and take the clip off, and we should be in, right? I hope that is the case. Look at that, goes all the way through. And then you should be able to open the knife. Oh God, Jesus, freaking stop pin just flew out of there. I got it though, no worries guys. Jesus, Kev, fucking maniac. Yeah, this thing is clean as a whistle. And what I really want to look at, so you do have these, looks like 1/4 inch, man, these are huge bearings. Here's another pin. I don't know where that was. I guess down here. In here. Oh, it's the lanyard pin. Okay, cool. Good to know. Yeah, it's pretty dirty right there. Let's just take this out. You can see that it's pretty dirty. So I'll clean all that up. The detent is what I wanted to look at, guys. Look at that. Instead of having a detent ball, you have whatever the hell that is. It's like a pyramid or something. I'm looking at it under the camera. It's just incredible. Whatever this machining is, it's just unbelievable. And yeah, you don't have a detent ball, but it still rides on a normal kind of detent path. And I guess it doesn't even require a detent ball ramp. Wow. Interesting. Awesome. So anyway, I'm glad that came apart so easy. I was a little worried about it, guys. So here's the bearings. Let's see. These look like pretty crappy stock bearings. I'm hoping they're the 1/4 inch, because I have some salt and peppers from Gillian's right here. These should be the right ones. Yeah, seem to be the right fit. Let's see if it fits in the blade. Yep, drops right into that blade. So let's get her quickly cleaned up, and we'll move these out of the way until we're sure that these work. Yep, I am excited, guys. This is probably the nicest knife in terms of like how it's felt just straight away that I have come across in a long time, which is awesome. So just gonna clean everything up here. You have your titanium scales with your steel inserts in there, steel washers in there. Pretty standard procedure at this point. You'll see that the scales are mounted from this side, I guess, but there's no screws. They must be glued on. whatever they did, it's incredible. It says number 247 down here. Riot does some incredible work, and I'm sure these were expensive because of that. I traded my Axon, like I said. Basically, I'll just tell you, because Vero announced doing a lefty run of the Axon later this year, and I'm a lefty, so I figure why not, right? Did I just poke the hole right through there? Jeez. Yeah, so I figure why not. Seems really dirty in there, but I think it's fine. If the action was as good as it was before, and I'm adding something better, it shouldn't make a difference. Here's that pin again. Don't want to lose it. This one also says 247. Can you see that? 247. Again, it does not have a steel demarcation. Is that what it would be? A demarcation? Detent ball ramp pyramid thing. It's a patented, I believe, system by Brian Nadeau, who officially is a genius after I played with this knife for 2 seconds. It just has these clicky sounds, like it's amazing. Here's your blade. Again, very clean. Does not look like there is much lubrication in here, and I'm kind of wondering, do I need to put any in? I probably will just put a drop of everything to be safe, but that's it. I'm not going crazy. I'm going to go light on it. I might as well do the EDCI treatment right quick. I'm just doing this off camera so I don't, spray everybody. You guys are right there. No, just so I don't spray the table and everything. So usually you just rub that for a second and then you let it sit for a minute or so. Can I get it to stand up? No. Okay. This thing's soaked because I just used alcohol on it. So I'm going to let that hang. I'll grab a clothy thing. I just don't like using these gun cleaning cloths that much anymore because they're basically like shredding and they leave these little fibers everywhere. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Let me get that cloth again. This pivot is absolutely trashed. And maybe there was some kind of oil in there they use, which grease that could help the action. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with that. But yeah, you'll see the tooling is only on that one side, none here. I guess if you had to, you could stick something in there to kind of hold it up, but I don't think we'd need to do that. Okay, that's done. The bearings don't need to be cleaned because they are not going back in. So I think we're good to go, guys. Hang this up. All right, clean the blade up. You'll see it has this fuller. That cannot be used to Spidey flick. Everybody asks that question, including myself. I tried it right-handed and left-handed, and other people have tried both, and it just doesn't work, guys. So, kind of sucks, but, flipper only on this one, I'll accept, because that flipper is absolutely incredible. Okay, so, the show side of the pivot would be on the show side of the blade, right? So it should be over here, if I'm not mistaken. It's not D-shaped or anything, it seems like. It's just a non-spinning variety. Put this in. Let me get KPL. This is where we need to be careful because it tends to ooze everywhere. So we're just going to take... You guys can see that right. Little dots, not much at all. Trying to be smart. Little dot. right, and then a little heavy. Just a little bit, because I don't know how it works with this specific detent type. I'm just going to do that. That's it. Not going crazy, and if I have to take it apart again and, you know, mess with everything, then so be it. I won't add more. Put the blade on. Get this out of here. Stop pin. Let me switch it over to here. Take this lanyard pin, put that down here. Should be able to drop this guy in and just put this on. Should be as easy as that if I did everything correctly. Yep, there we go. Put the pivot in first, just really steel, interesting. That's as far as I'm going with that. Move to the clip. See anything laying around? No? So far so good, guys. I've heard Brian Nadeau on the Knife Nuts podcast talk about people taking his knives apart and not being happy about it, and like you can just blow it out. And you know, I really want to take my knives apart because one, I do it on the channel like this, so I really need to be able to do it. And two, you know, you should be able to take your goddamn knife apart if you spent that much money on it. However, I believe he was talking about his customs, which I think that's a different ball game, because you're trusting that person to hand fit and hand make that knife. So you should probably send it to them whenever you have any kind of issue, right? So I kind of see it both ways. On a production model, I should be able to take it apart and clean it routinely when I need to. On a custom, I think it's okay that it be kind of proprietary. So there, I got that pivot all the way through. Crank that down as far as I feel comfortable. No blade play. Gonna shut it. Okay, that's interesting. Centering, let's see. Let's just tighten this. Okay, so that's tight. This centering's good, but it felt kind of weird there. That feels good. That does not. I don't know if I over tightened it or it needs to break in, or no play. There, we're getting there. Now remember, these are fresh bearings, so possibly they need to break in. I've heard that be a thing, but I also don't subscribe to that very much. I mean, it's doing pretty damn well. Let me zoom out. Damn it. Sorry, I did the thing where I tapped the screen. Yeah, man, I'm not feeling any play. And it's almost just dropping. But the pivot's kind of loose. You know, I want the pivot to be tight at the same time. I don't know. There's definitely more drop shut before I did this, so that kind of sucks. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I want it to be perfect is what I want. I don't want to have to shake it or anything. Is it possible that these bearings just don't fit in there properly? I don't know why that would be a thing. Like, yeah, I gotta take it apart. And this is why you don't mess with your knife sometimes, guys. Sometimes it comes from factory as good as you can get it. Man, I hate that you can't crank on those drivers. All right. What's going on here? Why is it like not wanting to come apart? The pivot doesn't want to come out. Yes, I don't know if there's any difference here. Yeah, they're a little thicker. Maybe that's the issue. I don't know. I also have skiff bearings, but let's just try this. Possible it's also the stuff I put in there. I don't, you know. Oh, wait. I have two pins here now. This one fits in there. This one. This does not seem like the stop pin. No, this seems like something else. What the hell is that? Is there a pin in here? I think there was a pin right here that I never even saw last time. So I'm just missing the stop pin. There it is. All right, try this again. Oh, see that? I have no idea what that pin does, but I don't want to lose it. It's never a bad thing to use the stock bearings. It's just when you here you can fit certain bearings in, they should fit. Now, I know most people probably haven't tried Gillians in there, so it's possible that those just don't fit, but So these are the stock bearings now. Yeah, it just seems like the stock bearings work better. I don't know. You can see that still not as good as it was out of the box just before, which absolutely sucks ball sacks. Yeah, maybe a little break in and it'll be there. Definitely didn't want to make it worse, guys, but looks like that's what I somehow did. Damn it. It really will piss me off for a while. Slightest play. No play. There it is. There it is. So I'm hoping it sticks there because, you know, it was a balance on that pivot not being too tight, you know, or too loose. Yeah, there's no play in it, so we'll see if that starts to develop, and then I'll have to Loctite it, you know. But I need to run right now. So this has been the Sharp by Design Evo Typhoon in the harpoon blade shape. Absolutely in love with this knife and this detent and this action right here. Even if I made it the slightest bit worse and maybe a little playing with it, a little bit of KPL. I might try skiff bearings as well and see if that somehow is better than the stock ones. But these Gillians, I hear they, you know, this stuff breaks in, but I kind of want to see results immediately. And why mess with the stock bearings if they're fucking fantastic already, right? Look at this. I'm not shaking at all, and it's dropping like that. And it's staying where it was, seems like. So I might tighten it a little more just because I'm worried. I mean, you could feel it. Definitely no play now. There we go. All right. Yeah, stock bearings, I think it is, guys. Absolutely in love with this knife. So, hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.